What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome on into a brand new live stream. Now, I typically don't do this type of live stream where I'm actually here and actually talking to y'all. Normally, I just put up the scoreboard and, y'all just watch the score crank up with the time corresponding, right? But here we are. We're going to be basically doing like a play-by-play type of thing. I figure, it's the Western Conference Finals. I should be here. I should be more active with the chat and just be here talking about sports. It's summertime. Let's just talk about sports, man. I mean, that's like the two best things. Sports and summer are the two best single-handled things in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And we get to do that all on a Friday night. My San Antonio Spurs will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. Series tied 1 apiece. Spurs 2.5-point favorites. Tip off in about 5 minutes or so here at the Frost Bank Center. San Antonio, they are favorites in this game. The first time being favored in the series because they're at home. And they're able to steal a game in Oklahoma, which gave them a lot of analytical love. They're 54% favorites, 2.5-point favorites, all that crazy stuff. Over-under being 218.5. The referees for this game, you have Brent Barnacki, Mark Davis, Courtney Kirkland, and then Justin Van Dooney will be the 4 referees for the officiating crew today. There's going to be Shai versus Victor Wembanyama, the 2 main guys in this matchup for y'all. However, J-Dub, he is out again. He should be back for game number 4, but we said that for game number 3, and yet he is still out. Thomas Sorber, he's also out with a knee injury. David Jones Garcia with the Spurs, he is out with an ankle injury. De'Aaron Fox should be active for this game. He was out for game 2. He should be active here for game number 3. So we'll see how this all shakes up, ladies and gentlemen. But series tied 1 apiece. Change of scenery here in San Antonio, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So the game should start any second now, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? Welcome on into a brand new live stream. All right, so we have this series going on, and then if you guys take a look at the other series that is going on as well, it is the Knicks and the Cavaliers Eastern Conference Finals. I believe that this series will probably be done about 4 or 5 games. It's either going to be a clean sweep or a 5-game series win for the Knicks. The Knicks, they just have too much weapons, too much depth. Like the Cavaliers, it just feels like they're missing a lot of pieces for this to be competitive. Now, it will be a change of scenery starting tomorrow in Cleveland, so that might change everything. But the first 2 games in New York, it was literally all New York. You hold Jalen Brunson to 2 points in the first half in game number 2, and yet you still lose the game, and you still allow Jalen Brunson to finish the game with 19 points. How do you let that happen? The Cavaliers' defense is just awful, and the sheer amount of turnover that James Harden has picked up for the Cavaliers in this series has also been awful as well. I mean, Donovan Mitchell had 26 points, had 18 from Harden, but yet again, he was 6 for 15 from the field, under 50%, right? I mean, it's just James Harden, he's not living up to the expectations. It's just playoff James Harden, right? James Harden has never won a ring. I don't think he ever will, just because every time he's in the playoffs, it just seems like he just falls apart. The Knicks, they won the NBA Cup in the middle of the tournament. They just have a lot of depth. They are definitely by far the best Eastern Conference team. And they are expected to make the finals, especially after the first 2 matchups in the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll see if they win. I mean, I feel like whoever comes out of the Thunder and Spurs series will end up winning the whole entire thing. But the Knicks did beat the Spurs in the NBA Cup in the regular season, but that was also a 1-game sample. So there's that. All right, so the tip-off is underway here. The San Antonio Spurs already with a 5-0 lead over the Thunder. So Spurs starting the game off hot 10.5 minutes ago in the first, and the Spurs are already underway, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Give me a sec. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are at the Frost Bank Center. the whole San Antonio crowd, they're rocking the Fiesta colors. You got a section wearing the pink, a section wearing the yellow, a section wearing the blue. So you definitely have the different colored sections around the Frostbank Center. I mean, the last time the Spurs had this at their home stadium, they lost to the Timberwolves. So hopefully it's not like a bad curse or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, already an incredible start here for San Antonio. All right, so Stephon Castle's currently at the free throw line. It's a 6-0 game. I am kind of far behind. I have a big delay. I have a humongous delay right now. Stephon Castle went 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. It's a 7-0 Spurs lead here with about 10.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the Thunder. Dort has the ball, going to kick it to Isaiah Hartenstein. He's going to hand out to Shai. Shai gets bumped from Stephon Castle from behind. That'll be the first foul of the San Antonio Spurs. So 7-0 start for San Antonio. You can see that the Thunder just didn't even get off the freaking bus, man. Like, they are just not checked in this game quite yet. But the Thunder had a very rough start in their first 2 games, and yet they still, capitalized and won one of those games. Here comes a missed shot from A.J. Mitchell. He's had a phenomenal series. Here comes Devin Vassell. He's just going to pop it from top of the yard. And a 10-0 lead for San Antonio. 10-0 run. Timeout, Oklahoma. The Spurs 10-0 start. Viva más San Antonio living, man. They are absolutely pumped. This is genuinely insane. All right, we got some time. Let's talk about some of the NHL games and the NHL playoffs, because that is happening right now. So right now we are in the conference finals of the NHL playoffs. You have the Sabres and the Canadiens. This was the conference semifinals, which went to a Game 7, that was probably the most competitive series thus far in the NHL playoffs. The Sabres obviously have one of the longest playoff droughts in the 4 major sports in America. And yet the Sabres were able to make the conference semifinals and force a Game 7 against a really good Montreal Canadiens team who were able to beat the Hurricanes, who, in my opinion, had been the most dominant team this year. I mean, they had two sweeps in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, and they lose 6-2 in the first round of the conference finals to the Canadiens. So it's been a crazy ride in the NHL. Canadiens, obviously, they're up 1 over the Hurricanes after winning in 7 games to the Sabres. And then you have the Golden Knights. They won in 6 games to the Anaheim Ducks, and they won 4-2 in the first game in Colorado, as they're playing again here with 6.5 minutes to go in period 1. It is 0-0 game still being played in Denver. Tomorrow, obviously, we have Canadiens and Hurricanes still in North Carolina in game 2. Hurricanes should still be favorites to win the series. We'll see, though. We will see. All right. All right. So we're still at commercial break. You guys are not missing a thing here. Spurs on a 10-0 run to start this game off, which is genuinely insane. It's genuinely insane. I mean, like, the Spurs, I mean, they have recently been going on runs like this, right? They go off, right? They go absolutely off. I think what I'm going to end up doing like a scoreboard thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up like doing this because I'm so far behind that like it just spoils it. No. Custom. There we go. Score count. We do this. This should be good. So this is going to be the Thunder. This is going to be the Spurs. It is 10. Oh, no. Oh, bro, are we serious? Yeah, no, that's fine. 10, nothing. Spurs, Thunder. We're gonna put. Bro, are we serious? 10. The colors, we'll just do like a black, kind of just like a. No, that doesn't look good. Like a gray. That should look good. All right, and with time, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, here comes Shai down in the paint. He can lay it up. Time will the time tick. Is a oh my God! It is a 10. Nothing Spurs. Let the time tick. Here we go. Here comes the Spurs in transition. And De'Aaron Fox coming back from his injury. He lays it up and in. That's a 12-0 start for the San Antonio Spurs. De'Aaron Fox, his first basket of the night. Here comes Shai. Pulls her from the free throw line. Gets blocked by Stephon Castle. Here comes Castle on the right side. At the free throw line. Kicks it to Champagne. Pump fake. Back out. It's Devin Vassell for 3. Vassell knocks it down. 15-0 star for San Antonio. This is it. This is the defending champions, by the way. The defending champions. Here comes Chet Holmgren on top off the pickup. Hartenstein, 2 7-footers. Holmgren with 5 on the shot clock. Lazy pass. Classic got to handle it, but Shai gets it back. Shai finds Hartenstein at the free throw line. Gets blocked by Wembanyama. And that's a shot clock violation. That is a shot clock violation with 8:57 to go. Holy cow. Dude, nah, this is genuinely insane. Like, what a start. Like, what a freaking start for San Antonio, man. I mean, wow, what a start. All right, here we go. We are continuing this. Here comes Vassell. Pulls up from the free throw line. Off the back iron. Alex Caruso had an incredible game. Number 1. Dribbles the ball. Finds Hartenstein. Trailing the pack. 15 on the shot clock. Back up top to Shai. Guarded by Champagne. Shai on the left side. 12 on the shot clock. Finds Dort up top. Guarded by Vassell. Dort drives. Finds Caruso. Catch and shoot 3. Caruso can't knock it down. Champagne with the rebound. Finds Castle. And here comes the Spurs. Thunder 0 for 6 to start the game off. Castle finds Vassell. Corner 3. Vassell off the back iron. Hartenstein with the rebound. Finds Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP. 8:10 to go. Shai finds Dort. Pump fakes the 3. He's going to drive. Finds Hartenstein. Floats it from the free throw line. He knocks it down. That's the first basket for the Thunder. It took 4 minutes for the Thunder to knock down the first basket. They're 14% from the field. They're 1 for 7. Here comes Wembanyama. Hands ball to De'Aaron Fox. 12 on the shot clock. Fox 0 step. Wide open paint. And that's an easy layup for De'Aaron Fox. He's got 4 points in his return game. No, he's got 6 points. 3 for 3 from the field. Here comes Caruso. Pulls it up. He knocks it down. The Thunder, they're starting to get a little comfortable. Starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. Spurs still up by 13, though, with 7.5 minutes to go in the first. Here comes Fox up top at the logo. Fox, lazy pass. Saw Champagne in the corner, but Caruso with the steal. 7:23 to go. Caruso gets put in pocket. Champagne says, give me that ball back at Champagne. Gets a breakaway layup, and that's a 19-4 lead for San Antonio. Champagne playing some defense. He was mad that he didn't get that corner 3 because that is Champagne's spot. That is his spot. Here comes Mitchell. He's going to drive baseline. Tries to kick it into the corner to Alex Caruso. And the Thunder, man, they are playing super sloppy basketball. I mean, this is some of the worst basketball I've seen the Thunder play in the last 2 years. Since like 2024, man. Showing the replay of Julian Champagne, the steal and the breakaway layup. That was insane for Mr. Julian Champagne. De'Aaron Fox, 3 for 3, 6 points. First game back. He'll probably be limited on his minutes because he's obviously come back from his injury. Jalen Williams, the other one, not J-Dub, but J. Will. He's going to get checked in here for the Thunder. Here comes Shai. Going to get the ball in the inbound. He's going to kick it out. Beautiful ball movement. Wide open 3 ball. Top of the arc off the front iron. Offensive rebound for McCain. And that's going to be Shai. He's going to drive inside. Kick it out. Wide open 3 ball. Cason Wallace knocks it down. 7-19. Spurs still up by a doesn't. I forgot to let the time tick. Here comes Harper. He got checked back in the game. Finds Castle. A deep three. That's off the back iron. Rebounded by the Thunder. And the momentum is slowly starting to shift towards Oklahoma, which is not great. We need the momentum to shift back to San Antonio. Here comes Shai going to back down the free throw line, trying to move some bodies. Shai falls down, but finds Caruso. He gets a shot for three off the it's off the front iron and a lucky bounce. Timeout San Antonio, because now they've cut the deficit down to 9. 19-10. Spurs up with 6:14 to go, as the Spurs have used their first timeout, second total timeout of the game. So there's 6 total timeouts here for both these teams with 6:14 to go. Perfectamente. All right, is there a way I can find the timeouts? Like, where do I check the timeouts? You know what I mean? Like this is the quarter title. I don't care about the labels. Labels. I mean, we can do fouls. I don't know how many fouls, though. Let's see. How many fouls? Box score. Does it say how many fouls have been acquired for both of these teams? Team stats. Fouls. Okay, 1 each. There's been 1 foul for each team. Both teams have used 1 timeout. Spurs just used their first. It is a 19-10 game. Caruso has 5 points, 2 for 3 from the field. Vassell has 6 points, 2 for 4 from the field. Fox also has 6 points, but he's 3 for 3 from the field so far. So, I mean, incredible start for San Antonio. The Thunder, though, they have slowly started to pick up a little bit of a rhythm, which is not good. Not good at all. So, we'll see. We're still at commercial break, so you guys are not missing a thing, ladies and gentlemen. But, dude, please put y'all's predictions down in the comments below. Who do you guys have winning this game? Who do you guys have winning this overall series? I mean, personally, I'm a Spurs fan, so I'm obviously going to root for San Antonio for this game. But personally, I did have the Thunder. Well, I did. Okay, when I did my bracket prediction, I had San Antonio make the whole finals. But I completely put everything on the Thunder making the final, just because the Thunder have just such a good team. They had the MVP, even though people say, oh, Wembanyama should have won the MVP, which as a Spurs fan, I don't think he should have. I mean, he definitely could have, but I don't think he should have. Right? That makes sense. I mean, I don't want to be a full glazer, you know what I mean? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it is a 19-10 Spurs leader of the Western Conference. Game number 3. Got 4 people in the house, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We just hit 100 subscribers the other day, it's a crazy milestone. First 100 subscribers is a crazy milestone to hit because, I mean, come on. When you start a channel, you see the triple digits, man. It looks pretty good. Let's see if we can get to 6 digits. That would be amazing. We're back from commercial break. We got the 2 head coaches on a split screen here on NBC. This game's on NBC, just so you guys know. I'm going to go back over this because I don't want to spoil anything. You obviously have Jamal Crawford. Obviously, this is the NBC crew. Mike T-Rico, Jamal Crawford, and Reggie Miller. Obviously, your 3 casters in beyond NBC. They've done a relatively exceptional job this series. I feel like I have heard a lot of bias towards Oklahoma, though, in this series, but it's okay. It makes sense. You're the national championship. It makes sense. All right, here comes Castle. He's going to drive inside. He gets in the paint on the shot clock. Castle attacks, going to kick it out to Keldon Johnson on the 3-point line. He pump fakes, and he's going to be a whistle and a... Oh, no, it's going to be an offensive turnover on San Antonio. An offensive turnover on San Antonio. Here comes the Thunder. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first is 19-10. Here comes Shai up top. 14 on the shot clock. Drives, finds Caruso on a wide open three, and Alex Caruso can knock it down. Keldon Johnson with the defensive rebound. Here comes San Antonio up by 9. Here comes Johnson, gets in the paint, kicks out Castle out to Harper in the corner. 3-ball Harper off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Williams. And here comes the Thunder. Under 5.5 minutes to go. Jalen Williams up top, 15 on the shot clock. Jalen Williams guarded by Keldon Johnson. Johnson holding on to his jersey. It don't matter. Shai kicks out. Here comes Kane. Corner 3. Oh my God, what a terrible shot, but an offensive rebound. Jay Will, top of the key 3. He knocks it down, and the Thunder have cut the deficit down to 6 points. Victor Wembanyama looking a little anxious on the bench here with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here comes Castle's going to drive inside. And Castle gets the floater. Okay, Castle gets the floater in the paint, 21-13 with under 5 minutes to go. Here comes Shai off the pick. Shai drive, kicks it out. Jalen Williams, top of the key 3. Another 3 for Jay Will. 5-point game. Thunder on a 12-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds of the ball game. Harper drives. He can't connect on the layup. Here comes the Thunder. It's Shai. Drives. Euro step, kick it out, Kane, back up top, Caruso. Here comes Cason Wallace, drives, and he gets fouled by Keldon Johnson with 4:23. What a crazy sequence of events. Here comes Cason Wallace. He misses the first free throw. An unbelievable miss. That was a huge miss. All right. Here comes Cason Wallace. Second free throw's up. It is good. So he's 1 for 2 on that trip to line. 17-21. 4:23 to go. So I'm going to wait till it's 4:16 to start the clock. Thunder on a 13-2 run in the last 2.5 minutes here of the ball game. Here comes Castle. Going to kick out to Keldon Johnson. Catch and shoot. Corner 3. Much needed shot for the Spurs. There you go, Keldon Johnson. Spurs back up by 7. That was a desperate shot for the Spurs. They're shooting 50% from 3, 4 from 8. Same for the Thunder. Here comes McCain, step back, pulls it up. He's going to knock it down about 2 feet inside the free throw line. Makes it back down to a 5-point game as Victor Wembanyama getting checked into the scores table. 3:48 to go in the first. Here comes Castle, going to drive inside, hop, step into town, and gets blocked by 7-footer Chet Holmgren. It's out of bounds, but it'll stay Spurs ball. Last touch by Chet Holmgren, who blocked the ball. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama going to check back into the game because the point differential between Victor Wembanyama on the floor and off the floor is just way too significant to not have him on the floor right now when the Thunder have already built a little bit of momentum, have built a little bit of a run, and have cut the deficit down to 5 points. Because you need Wemby out there, man. Wemby just makes plays happen. He just gets out there. He defends the ball. I mean, he just does what a perfect player does. Here comes Harper. He's going to inbound the ball to Victor Wembanyama. He's guarded by Chet Holmgren. Wemby hands it off to Harper. Kick out to Fox. Catch and shoot 3. De'Aaron Fox off the front iron. Rebounded here by the Thunder. And here they go. It's A.J. Mitchell. 3.5 minutes ago. Kicking to McCain up top. He's going to dance 15 on the shot clock. Back up top to Chet. Guarded by Dylan Harper. Hands back out to McCain. McCain drives high off the glass, no good. Wembanyama with another rebound. He's going to kick it up ahead to De'Aaron Fox. Kick it out. Keldon Johnson, catch and shoot. Corner 3, no good. Vassell tries to get the putback slam. He can't connect, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul in transition with 3:13 to go. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on Devin Vassell, as that's the Spurs' second foul. So 2 fouls on the Spurs, 1 foul on the Thunder thus far. They're showing a replay of Victor Wembanyama talking pre-game with some of his warm-up buddies as he's been practicing, being physical down in the paint because he's been attacked all series long. Here comes another whistle and a foul, it looks like, and that's going to be on the Spurs with 3:02 to go in the first. Let me run the clock down at 3:02. So 24-19 to score. Spurs up by 5. And yeah, it was De'Aaron Fox getting physical down in the paint against Chet Holmgren as A.J. Mitchell had the ball up top. I mean, this is just Western Conference basketball, and the physicality is going to be there. I mean, to win championships, you're going to have to fight, you're going to have to be physical. Just look at Victor Wembanyama last series. He was being physical, and they ended up winning the series, man. That's all I got to say. Here comes A.J. Mitchell, 10 on the shot clock, and another whistle and a foul, and that's going to be on Victor Wembanyama as the Spurs pick up 4 fouls. Wembanyama, still, cheering. He's just happy to be here. Carter Bryant, the youngin, checked in here for the Spurs. Chet Holmgren will get sent to the line. Not particularly the greatest free throw shooter, but he can knock down those free throw shots as he's basically eye level at the rim almost. Chet Holmgren first free throw up, and it's off the back arm. Like I said, he's not the greatest free throw shooter, but he can go 100% sometimes. That was a much needed miss for the San Antonio Spurs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll probably check back in here in the next couple of minutes or so, probably towards the tail end of the first quarter. I think he's actually heading towards the score table right now. Here comes Chet Holmgren. The free throw's up. It is good. All right, 20-24. 3 minutes to go. Shai at the scores table, so next dead ball. That'd be good. Thunder, 17 bench point. That's why the Thunder are so good. They have so much bench depth. Here comes Bryant, kicks it. Keldon Johnson, left side corner 3, off the back arm. Rebounded here by the Thunder. 2:44 to go. Thunder 7 for 17 from the field, 41%. Spurs 45% for the field. Here comes Mitchell, misses the corner 3. Champagnie with the rebound. And here comes the Spurs with 2.5 minutes to go in the first. Fox finds Champagnie in transition, kicks up top to Victor Wembanyama. 15 on the shot clock, 2:25 to go. Wemby crossover, kicks it out. Fox pump fakes the 3, then planches it. And De'Aaron Fox, man, his first game back and his presence has been insane. 4 for 5 for the field. He's got 9 points. He's also been playing some pretty good defense on his opponents. Here comes Chet Holmgren trying to cook Victor Wembanyama, but that ain't going to happen, man. The Monks got him locked in. Mitchell drives all the way to the basket, and he lays it up. Victor Wembanyama was a little late to his spot. Back down to a 5-point game under 2 minutes to go. It's 27-22. Spurs are up. Wembanyama kicks it to Champagnie left side, guarded by McCain. 50 on the shot clock. Back up top to Victor Wembanyama, who's guarded by Chet Holmgren. Wembanyama drive, gets stripped, and here comes the Thunder in transition. 1:40 to go. It's McCain against Carter Bryant, the youngin, but McCain's also young, and he's still capitalized on the Euro step finish, and the Thunder have cut the deficit down to the smallest deficit tonight. 3 points, 27-23. Under 90 seconds to go. Fox kicks up top to Keldon Johnson. Out to Champagnie. Champagnie, he's going to launch up the 3, and that's no good. Keldon Johnson, offensive rebound, kicks it to Fox. Back out to Champagnie. 10 on the shot clock. Champagnie to Keldon Johnson. He's going to drive inside. Johnson can't connect with the layup. Rebounded by Jay Will. And here comes the Thunder with a chance to potentially tie the game. Here comes a drive and a forced turnover there by San Antonio. Keldon Johnson, a 2-on-1, lobs it to Carter Bryant, can't connect. Kicks it to Victor Wembanyama, and he gets denied there by Chet Holmgren with 59.8 seconds to go in the first. 27-24. Victor Wembanyama did hit the floor, but that's going to be a foul there by the Thunder. Wow, man. Here comes Victor Wembanyama. He's at the line as the Thunder picked up their second foul. As the Thunder, obviously, they're already in the bonus because the Spurs have already picked up 4 fouls. Here comes Victor Wembanyama. First free throw's up and is, in and out, no good. Yo, we got David Robinson. We got Tim Duncan all in attendance. They're wearing their pink shirts, baby. Keeping the tradition. Let's go. Here goes Wembanyama. Second free throw up. It is good. Perfect. 28-24. Here comes Shai and the Thunder, man. So Shai's back in the game, which is danger. But, Wembanyama's out there. As long as you have Wembanyama there, it does not really matter what the other team got out there. It really doesn't matter. Victor Wembanyama, he's got 4 points, 3 rebounds to start the game off. Shai, step back, kick it. J. Will, corner 3. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Devin Vassell. 42 seconds to go in the first. Spurs up by 4. Here comes Fox. He's going to take the ball down for San Antonio. He's at the logo. 14 on the shot clock. Fox kicks to Wembanyama from the left. Hash! What a 3 from Victor Wembanyama on the left hash with 30 seconds left. Wemby 7 points. What a big shot. Spurs up by 7. Shai drives, pulls it up. He can't connect. And it's gonna be out of bounds on San Antonio apparently, but everyone's trying to ask for official review. Replay of Fox finding Wembanyama on the left hash. He just launched it from way down. Wemby loves that spot, man. He did that same 3 in game 1 when obviously he forced overtime in Oklahoma. Right, and then he just did it again. Like, Wemby loves that left side of that deep hash area, man. 21.5 seconds to go in the first. Spurs up 31-24. And it looks like they're going to review. They're going to review to kind of see who the ball went out on. They're going to review the play. I mean, it's playoff basketball, man. You gotta review, man. You got to review the plays. Got to review the plays. You just have to. Colorado Avalanche up 1-0 over the Vegas Golden Knights at the end of the first period. That game was on ESPN. That's a really good series there. So we'll see, man. Series could potentially be tied up at the end of tonight in that matchup. All right. Taking a look here. Some basketball action. You have 6 points for Jalen Williams, 5 for Alex Caruso. Pretty freaking insane. Let's take a look. All right, so you have Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 points, 1 rebound. Obviously, okay. Shai so far hasn't done anything. He's 0 for 3 from the field. I mean, the bench has really been the main contributing factor for the Thunder, man. 6 points for J. Will, 5 for Alex Caruso, 4 from Casey Wallace, 4 for Jared McCain, man. But, I mean, they started off terrible. I mean, they're shooting 41% from the field. Not bad at all. Especially they were like, 0 for 8 to start the game. It was awful. Spurs were shooting about 44% from the field, which is not much better. But as a collective team, if you're shooting anywhere between like 42 to 46% at the lower threshold, that's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, we take a look here at the upcoming games here for the series. We have Game 4. We play on Sunday, 7 o'clock. Obviously, this whole series is played on NBC and Peacock. That's the whole series, NBC Peacock. Next day will be Sunday, 7 o'clock, NBC Peacock. Could be playing in San Antonio. Game 5, which will 100% happen, will be played in Oklahoma at 7:30 on Tuesday. Game 6, if necessary, will be played back here in San Antonio on Thursday. And then Game 7, necessary, will be played back in Oklahoma on Saturday. So there was a coach's challenge about the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's see what the referee says. So the call was overturned. The call was indeed overturned, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, dude, what an incredible start to this game. What an incredible start to this game. All right, so here comes J. Will at the free throw line. So it is going to stand as a Spurs foul as J. Will going to knock down the first free throw, 25-31. It's a 6-point game with 21.5 seconds to go. Man, this is just such an incredible, dude, this has just been such a phenomenal series, man. J. Will's second free throw's up. It is good. 26 to 31 with 21 seconds to go here in the first. Here comes De'Aaron Fox. Going to dribble the ball down here for the San Antonio Spurs. Down to 15 seconds to go in the first. Fox up top, guarded by Case and Wallace. Pretty good, restricted on the defense. Down to 10 seconds. Kick out to Vassell, the Frostbank center logo on the right side of the court. 5 seconds up top to Wemby, guarded by Caruso. Wemby going to dance. 2 seconds. Wemby drives, attacks, and Wembanyama! He gets fouled with .1 on the clock. Wait. They're going to call it an offensive? No. Oh, they're going to call it an offensive charging foul on Wembanyama, man. Wow, they're going to call that an offensive foul. So that's Wembanyama's second foul. Spurs, I believe, fifth foul of the game. Don't really matter. Not enough time to do anything. So that's the end of the first quarter. A 31-26 Spurs lead at the end of one here in San Antonio. It's an incredible game. Moving on here to the second quarter. We are going to refresh the clock, but we got to make sure that we put it at the 12 minutes, 12-minute periods. God, we're going to put it at 12 minutes. Perfect. There you go. All right, man. Incredible start here for San Antonio here. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's take a look at some of the WNBA games. So there are some WNBA games going on too, ladies and gentlemen. The WNBA season actually started May 8th. So it only started a few weeks ago, so we're still relatively into the WNBA season. We'll take a look at the standings and everything like that, but I kind of want to take a look at some of the scores from yesterday and the scores from today. The Golden State Valkyries, man, right? This is what, their second or third year in the league. They won yesterday 87-70 against one of the most dominant teams over the last decade. The Liberty. Lynx beat the Toronto Temple, which is the new team, 172. And the Sparks beat the Mercury, 97-88. Those were the 3 games yesterday. Today, you have the Wings and Dream in a very competitive game with 7.5 minutes to go in quarter number 4. You have the Fever up by 2 over the Valkyries, basically at the end of the third quarter in Indiana. And then Sun and Storm later tonight at 9 o'clock there in Seattle, a West Coast matchup. Tomorrow, Lynx and Sky, 12 o'clock. Portland Fire, Toronto Temple, two newly formed teams tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And then Sparks and Aces in Las Vegas tomorrow at 7 o'clock. If you take a look at some of the standings, you have the Aces 4-1. You have the Valkyries 3-1. Dream 2-1. Those are the top 3 teams. Sky, they're 3-2, fourth. Wings are 3-2, they're fifth. Dallas, they've always been so bad. I've seen them top 5 in the WNBA. It's pretty ecstatic. Liberty 3-2, they're the 6th seed. Lynx are the 7th seed at 3-2. Fever are the 8th seed. Mystics are the 9th seed. Toronto Temple are the 10th seed. Sparks are the 11th seed. Portland Fire the 12th seed. Mercury the 13th seed. Storm the 14th seed. And Sun the 15th seed. They've been pretty bad for the last couple of years. No team is defeated and no team is undefeated. Everyone has at least one loss and everyone has at least one win. Alrighty, still a commercial break. Getting ready to start the second quarter of action here in San Antonio, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Alright. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go. We've been live for 39 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic mente. Are you guys liking this scoreboard type of thing? I mean, I don't know. I mean, this was kind of the last second thing. I've also kind of been trying to fix my face cam, which hasn't been working. But we're coming back from commercial break. We're coming showing Adam Silver in attendance here in San Antonio. Probably going to be enjoying some of those tacos on the Riverwalk later tonight. We'll see. Something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, Victor Wembanyama showing him. Obviously, the glorious king of San Antonio has completely rejuvenized this team, this organization over the last 3 years. And here we go. Start of the second quarter is officially underway. Here comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 15 on the shot clock. Shai going to drive inside. He's in the paint. Spin move. He looks behind. He gets triple team. Finds Chet Holmgren on top of the key three. And Chet Holmgren knocks it down. Makes it a 2-point game. That's already an amazing start for the Thunder. Already a better start here than that start in the first quarter. That is for sure. Alrighty. Here comes De'Aaron Fox. Shai had a scoreless first quarter. Here comes Fox. He's going to drive inside, kick it up top to Julian Champagnie. 5 on the shot clock, finds Wemby, swings it to De'Aaron Fox. Corner 3, De'Aaron Fox. That's short. Rebounded by Jay Wills. Going to kick it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who hasn't actually done particularly good in the series. Had a very iffy game 1. Game 2 was pretty good. But, I mean, no 30-point masterclass for Shai at all, right? I mean, Alex Caruso's probably done better than Shai, and that's saying something because Shai's the MVP. 5 on the shot clock, under 11 minutes to go. Shai step back 3 over Carter Bryant. And the Thunder, they take the lead 32-31. First lead tonight. J-Dubs enjoying it. Carter Bryant, he wants to get that point back, and he just gets completely rocked by Jalen. Carter Bryant, you are too young, man. You are too young, brother. Here comes Shai, 50 on the shot clock, 10.5 minutes to go. Shai drives, kicks it out in the corner. Beautiful ball movement. Dort up top here to Jay Will. Under 10 on the shot clock, under 10.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Here comes Shai in the backcourt. Shai kicks it. Jay Will, left side 3. Got it. Oh no, 35-31, the Thunder. They are just draining threes from Austin, Texas. And Jalen Will, 11 points, 3 for 4 from 3. Carter Bryant, corner 3, knocks it down. All right, Carter Bryant, you needed that. You've had a couple of bad defensive possessions. You needed that 3 in the corner. You cut the deficit back down to 1. That's okay. 15 on the shot clock. Here comes Shai at the logo, guarded by Champagnie. 12 on the shot clock. Shai on a quick little one-on-one. Kicks it out. Chet Holmgren gonna kick it. Jay Will, pump fake. 1 step inside. Pulls it up. That's no good. Stephon Castle with the rebound for San Antonio, and here comes the Spurs. Kick it to Fox. Fox up top, going to dance. Strong crossover, drives inside. Fox lays it up, and De'Aaron Fox, man, he's been exceptional in his return game in the playoffs, and the Spurs up by 1, 36-35. Fox has 11 points, 5 for 7 from the field. Here comes Shai. He's going to drive, kicks it down low, and an easy layup for Case and Wallace, and now it's a back and forth affair to see whoever has the lead. It is 36-37. As both teams have hit 10 points in the paint. Fox kicks to Castle. He's going to pop a deep 3 from New Braunfels, Texas. And that was a huge 3 for San Antonio. 39-37. Spurs up by 2. Big 3 for Castle. Man, Castle, dude, he is so young. And yet he's looking like Chef Curry out there, man. Let's go. 15 on the shot clock, under 9 minutes ago. Shai guarded by Carter Bryant again on a quick one-on-one. Shai, double step back 3 over Carter Bryant. Air ball. It's a loose ball. Wallace going to find Chet Holmgren on the lob. And now we have a tie ball game at 39 apiece with 8:45 to go here in the first half. Here comes Wembanyama. Moves his Chet Holmgren out the way. Wemby finds Carter Bryant. Back out. Fox kick out. Castle corner 3. No good. And it's going to be out of bounds on San Antonio. It will be Thunder ball with 8:34 to go. As we have a tie ball game here at 39. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025-26 All-Defensive First Team has officially been announced. Derek White, Stuart Thompson, Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert were your 5 selections for the All-Defensive First Team. I don't really know when those got released, but there you go. Letting y'all know. All right, 15 on the shot clock. Here comes Shai, going to get double team on the right side of the court. He's going to break away up top of the key. Shai drives inside, got the footwork. 10 on the shot clock. Shai pulls it up, and Shai knocks it down. All right, Shai's got 5 points now. He is starting to heat up. Scoreless first quarter, but he's not going to have a scoreless first half. But he has 6 assists, though. 5.6 assists. 15 on the shot clock. Here comes Harrison Barnes on the right side of the court. Down to 10 on the shot clock. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Barnes kicks it. Carter Bryant. Pump fakes a 3. Carter Bryant step back. Swings it to Castle. Out to Harrison Barnes. Corner 3. Off the front iron. Dylan Harper. Rebound. Offensive finish. As Dylan Harper with a reverse layup ties the game up at 41 apiece with 7:45 to go. We got a nail biter of a game already. It's not even halfway through the first half. Or first second quarter. Case and Wallace almost backcourt, but finds Holmgren to save the day. Chet back up top the Case and Wallace. 5 on the shot clock, drives inside, pulls it up. That's no good. I mean, you have to shoot over Victor Wembanyama. That's kind of rough. All right, here comes Carter Bryant. Going to find Victor Wembanyama on the right side of the court. 15 on the shot clock. Wembanyama guarded by Chet Holmgren. Wemby drives inside, uses long legs, wingspan, everything he can, and he's going to get fouled on his trip to the paint, and he's going to get sent to the line to try and give the Spurs a 2-point game. Ooh. All right, here we go. 41-41, 7-17 to go here in the first half. Victor Wembanyama at the free throw line, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Victor Wembanyama can do. And he's going to miss the first free throw. Dang, dude. Wemby's been missing a lot of free throws. All right, Shai he's going to get sent to the bench, as obviously he's already been playing a lot more minutes than he normally does because of how the Thunder have been playing. He's been having to kind of put in some extra minutes in. What is the CJ Cup? Oh, golf. Byron Nelson won. He had a par 71. Okay. Victor Wembanyama makes the second free throw, so 50% on that trip. The line Spurs take the 42-41 lead. 7:17 to go in the first half. Here comes Alex Caruso now taking that point guard position from Shai. Here comes Hartenstein around the perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. He's going to find McCain. He's going to drive McCain. Step back, pull up over Wemby. Wow. McCain with insane forward to get enough space to shoot that over Victor Wembanyama. 43-42. Here we go. Balls in the corner. 15 on the shot clock. Devin Vassell. Kick it back out. Harper up to Castle at the logo. Castle finds Wemby down low, and he's going to get fouled by Chet Holmgren with 6:49 to go in the first half with 10 on the shot clock. And we're going to go to a quick, mandatory TV commercial break, whatever. Whatever it may be, whatever it may be. All right. So far, Isaiah Hartenstein, he's got 2 points, 1 for 2 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Chet Holmgren, 6 points, 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 1 for 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound. Shai has 5 points. AJ Mitchell's got 2. Jalen Williams got 11 points, 3 for 5 from the field, 3 for 4 from downtown, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Alex Caruso got 5 points, 50% from the field, 2 for 4, 1 for 3 from downtown, 33%, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block. Isaiah Joe's got 0 points, but he's also only played 1 minute. Cason Wallace, he's played 12 minutes, 6 points, 2 or 3 from the field, 66%, 1 for 1 for downtown, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 50%, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And Jared McCain has got 6 points, 50% for the field, 3 for 6, 0 for 2 from downtown, 2 rebounds. So that's pretty sick. As the Thunder are shooting 50%. They're back up to 50%. Spurs are shooting 50% from the field, 42% from downtown. Julian Champagne's got 2 points, 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from downtown. Victor Wembanyama, 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from downtown, 8 points, 2 or 4 from the free throw line, though. De'Aaron Fox got 11 points, 5 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Devin Vassell's got 6 points, 50% from the field, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 from downtown, 67%, 2 rebounds. Stephon Castle's got 5 points, 1 for 4 from the field, 25%, 1 for 3 from 3, 33%, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Harrison Barnes got 0 points. He's also played only 2 minutes. Keldon Johnson has played 6 minutes, got 3 points, 1 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown. Carter Bryant's got 3 points, 1 for 1 from the field, 1 for 1 from downtown, but he also has a turnover. And also been playing some lazy defense as he got cooked up against Shai against that 1-on-1 on the left side of the court where Shai had that step back 3, which was his first basket of the game, mind you. And now, when Shai knocks his first basket down, he's gonna just start getting into a rhythm. You know what I mean? He's just gonna start getting into a little bit of a rhythm. We're still at commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys are not missing a singular thing. Alright. I might have to, like... I'll keep the stream going, but I might have to actually go in a bit. Obviously, I'm just gonna do what I normally do. I'm gonna do the scoreboard. The scoreboard shenanigans and everything. I'll be doing that. Okay. I just want to have this all set up. So there's that. There's that. And then I'm going to just make this just a little bit bigger. I'm going to bring that down. There you go. Fits perfectly. All right. But I'm not going to do that quite yet. So keep it going. Alright, so, well, it looks like Harrison Barnes just got fouled. I missed kind of what happened because I was fixing that. Okay, so there's 6:41 to go here in the first half. It is 42-43. Thunder are up. And there was a foul on the Thunder, it looks like. But here comes Stephon Castle with the ball for San Antonio. Castle up top left side. Kick out to Devin Vassell. Back up top to Castle. Is going to swing it across here to Victor Wembanyama. And he's just going to get completely bodied by Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein, baby. Yeah, look at that. Hartenstein, what are you doing, bro? Everyone just... I mean, if you're going up against a guy taller than you, you kind of have the cheap shot, right? Vassell! Devin Vassell launches a big-time 3 and a 45-43 lead for the Spurs with 6:15 to go here in the first half. Here comes McCain, kicks up top to Isaiah Hartenstein. Guarded by Victor Wembanyama on the one-on-one. Hartenstein hands it off here to Mr. Mitchell. Back up top here to Joe. Back up top to Mitchell. 5 on the shot clock. 6 minutes to go. A.J. Mitchell drives, step back, pull up, hits the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Devin Vassell. And here comes the Spurs. Under 6 minutes to go. Vassell finds Wembanyama top of the logo. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Picked up by Isaiah Hartenstein. 5:45 to go. Victor Wembanyama gets double teamed. Kicks out to Devin Vassell. Picked up by Isaiah Joe. Right side of the three-point line is where we're at right now. 5 on the shot clock. Vassell drives. Missed the corner pull-up jumper. And here comes Mitchell. He's going to take the ball down for the Thunder. 5.5 minutes to go. Here comes Mitchell, right side. He's going to drive inside, and he's going to get bodied. And no foul call. Hell yeah. And here comes the Spurs. Dylan Harper. And he's going to lose the ball. And it's going to be Thunder. Last touch by Dylan Harper. 5:22 to go. 45-43. Still remains the score. Spurs are still up. 5:22 to go here. Holy cow. What a game. What a freaking game. I'm going to try and finish the first half before I have to completely, go back to the scoreboard shenanigans. I'm going to try. Here comes Isaiah Hartenstein up top and tries to do a backdoor cut there for Isaiah Joe, but it's going to be a whistle and a foul by Devin Vassell. 5:12 to go here in the first half. All right. Here comes Alex Caruso. He's going to inbound the ball. 14 on the shot clock. 5:12 to go. Caruso inbounds while Isaiah Hartenstein is picked up by Lil Cornette. As Wembanyama is going to take a breather. Hartenstein hands off to McCain. McCain up top. Kicks it to Hartenstein. 5 on the shot clock. And that's McCain on the roll. Drive to the basket. We're all tied up at 45 apiece. And Alex Caruso is now on the ground. And they're going to call that a freaking foul on San Antonio after the shot. Bro, I swear. The discipline, bro. Oh, my God. What... Bro, that was a foul on Stephon. Bro, Alex Caruso was literally just trying to get cheap shotted, bro. Oh. Bro, he's literally trying to get freaking cheap shotted. You can't do that, baby. All right. Here comes Hartenstein. Kicks it to Caruso deep in the backcourt. 15 on the shot clock. 4:50 to go. Caruso drives, and he's going to get fouled with 4:51. And now Caruso will have a chance to give the Thunder the lead. Oh, bro, I swear, like, if the Spurs lose a series, it's not because of the fact that the Spurs are worse than the Thunder. I think the Spurs are a more talented team than the Thunder. It's more just like the discipline, bro. Caruso makes the first free throw, gives them a 46-45 lead. I think it's just like the discipline. Like, just you just can't foul. And I mean, you can be like, oh, the refs are pity and they favor one team. I mean, you could say that, but like, you don't want to always bring the foul and whistle thing as an excuse. Caruso makes a second free throw, 47-45. Spurs have the ball. Castle going to aim out the ball to Keldon Johnson. The Thunder are like playing like full court press. Like, what are you doing? Caruso 7 points, 50% from the field. He's 2 for 4. Here comes Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson up top. Here at the logo. 10 on the shot clock. Johnson spin move. Gets in the paint. They're going to call that an offensive foul. Oh my, that's like what, 3 consecutive fouls on San Antonio. Oh my God. What? Johnson literally did a spin move and then technically, I guess, did elbow AJ Mitchell in the face off the spin move. But like, bro, like it's, okay, like in some scenario, it's like, it's kind of the defender's fault for putting their face in the position for somewhere, like, bro. Like, Keldon Johnson was literally just doing some kind of like normal spin move. Like, what the actual, bro? Okay, this is so dumb. 47-45, 4.5 minutes to go. Here comes Caruso. They're gonna drill the ball down for the Thunder. It's at the top of the logo. Kicks to Isaiah Harmson. He's picked up by Luke Cornett up top of the arc. Finds Isaiah Joe. Moves to the right side. Off balance 3. Huge stop for Isaiah Joe. Now the Thunder up by 5, 50-45 with 4:15 to go. And the Spurs, you are starting to lose some momentum. You gotta lock the freak in, man. You gotta lock the freak in. Missed shot for the Spurs. 4 minutes to go. Harnstein finds McCain, trailing the pack, kicks it to Joe. Joe left side of the court. 15 on the shot clock, back up top to Isaiah Harnstein, top of the arc. Tries to thread the needle shot, and they're going to call it a kickball violation on San Antonio. Now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's going to check back in for the OKC. Oh, my God, bro. This is bad. Thunder up by 5. Spurs just got called for a kickball violation. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander now gets checked back into the game, probably for the remainder of the game. Like, bro, what? Like, what are these sequence of events right now? So Jared McKay going to inbound the ball to Hartstein, deep in the backcourt, 12 on the shot clock. Thunder have 35 bench points. Spurs only have 10, and there's going to be finally an offensive turnover on Oklahoma. Finally, man. Let's go, dude. Screw ya. Oklahoma. Y'all have to be one of those pity teams in the league, bro. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, you shouldn't feel like celebrating because now Darren Fox gets completely trampled. He's on the ground now. We're probably going to have a jump ball here with 3:38 to go. Oh my God, bro. This is such an ugly game. Spurs have such a phenomenal start, and then now it's just like complete chaos, man. It is just complete. It's just a bloodbath. Like this series, the Eastern Conference Finals is just clean basketball. Like clean, chill. Knicks are just by far the better team. Thunder Spurs is just like, it's competitive, gritty. I mean, I like this. I like this basketball more than the Eastern Conference Finals. I haven't had a single Eastern Conference Final game for a very specific reason. I just don't really think that series is that good. I'll still probably end up doing like 1 or 2 games of the series. If it goes to like a game 7, I'll definitely do that. But I'll probably do game 3 because, I mean, that's kind of a must-win game for Cleveland. But we'll see. The tip is up.
And it's going to go to Oklahoma. Of course it will. I mean, of course, everything just goes towards Oklahoma. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Here comes Shai up top of the logo. 50 on the shot clock. Shai drives inside, lays it up, and it's good for Shai. 52-45. Thunder up by 7 with 3:20 goes. Victor Wembanyama is going to get checked back into the game as he's at the scores table. Shai 7 points, 6 assists, and Victor Wembanyama, he is looking nervous. Keldon Johnson, lazy pass. The Spurs, they are not keeping the basketball safe, dude. Like, that's the problem with like these young teams, like the Spurs, is like they get pressured. They lose a lead, the momentum shifts away from them, and then they just don't feel confident. So Victor Wembanyama, he finally gets checked back into the game now, as that was obviously a dead ball. Wembanyama launched the top of the key, 3 out the front. That's okay. He just came back in the game. He needs to kind of warm up, get back into the rhythm of things. Under 3 minutes to go, 45-52, Thunder up by 7. Here comes Shai, comes off the pick, 15 on the shot clock. Shai, he's going to drive inside. He's going to lose this. Shai fights, kicks it back out. Cason Wallace, and that's going to be a whistle and a foul or a turnover. And it's going to take us to a commercial break. All right. Commercial break with 2:49 to go, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back. I'll be right back. All right, back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back and back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the first half. I think I'm going to have to go back to the scoreboard, chat. I think I'm going to have to go back to the scoreboard. All right? It was, it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice kind of getting back into the swing of things, back into the play-by-play action, because I haven't done it for a relatively long time. I have been practicing kind of on the side. But it definitely does feel kind of nice getting back in the swing of things. I'll definitely be doing more of these for the series for sure. I'll definitely do all the games for the NBA Finals. I'll definitely do play-by-play for that just because I want to try and track as much viewership as I possibly can for that. But yeah, we're going to go back to scoreboard.